Hello, and welcome to the Book Doctor's YouTube channel. Today, the first 5 pages.
Perhaps the most important part of your manuscript. Most people don't realize this, but editors, agents, and readers are inundated and overwhelmed with stuff.
Yeah.
Having lived with an agent for, about 100 years, I've realized that, there's 20 queries coming in today, and there's 20 queries that came in yesterday, and 20 queries coming in tomorrow.
And stacks of manuscripts. So, in fact, David and I, whenever we go to a book trade show,
right,
and there are free books, we do this thing called the first sentence test. All we do is read the first sentence, and that tells us whether we're going to take the book or not. So first 5 pages,
yes,
as critical as that is, we actually need to start with the first sentence. How great is your first sentence? Your first paragraph, your first page, and finally those first 5 pages.
Agents and editors are trained to look for a no.
Yeah.
How do I say no to this manuscript so I can get it out of my inbox and go on to the next one? Purging the inbox.
A boring first sentence, a cliche in the first paragraph.
Spelling mistakes, grammatical mistakes.
For those of you writing novelists, nothing really happening on the first page, maybe all backstory. For those of you writing nonfiction, not really getting to the point, what's the book about? These are the kinds of things that get people to stop reading. And if they get to 5 pages and they're not engaged, they're not going to read anymore.
They literally have to fall in love with your first sentence. And if they fall in love with that, they'll read your first paragraph. If they fall in love with that, they'll read the next paragraph and then the page. There's a great story about the novelist, poor fellow, John Kennedy Toole. It's Confederacy of Dunces.
Yeah.
So his poor mom, he's dead, poor fellow. And his mom goes around and he's trying to get somebody to publish a book and gives it to a professor. And this is in the forward of the book. And he reads, what's he going to do? Say, no, I'm not going to read your dead son's book. He has to read it. So he reads the first page, he says, and he's like, oh, it's too good. I can't say no. I have to read the second page. Then he reads the second page, he's like, oh my God, I'm going to have to read this whole chapter. By the end of the chapter, he's like, oh my God, I have to read this whole book because it's so great. He didn't want to read any of it. And it ended up being Pulitzer Prize winner.
And that's because he couldn't put it down.
Couldn't put it down.
So we hear this all the time, and it really makes us laugh. People say, once you get to page 75,
about page 75,
it takes off.
It's going to just roar up.
75?
Are you kidding me? Get rid of the first 74 pages, essentially.
Yeah. So making sure that these breakpoints are really as tight as they can be. If they're not there and you're thinking, oh well, it takes off, I don't care what page
or they'll
beyond
fix
that.
it for me. No,
Or
the agent's going to fix it. The editor's going to fix it.
I can't work on it anymore. There's
No,
nothing.
I can't.
I know it's not right, but I can't do anything. That's not the time to go and send in a query or a manuscript anywhere. These are the pages that you have to put your heart, your soul, your wit, your brain, every single thing that you have needs to go into these pages. And that sounds like a lot, and it is.
It is.
But it's worth it.
Make or break, baby.
All right, everybody. If you have questions about how to make those 5 pages great and exciting, whether you're writing practical nonfiction, a cookbook,
A kid's book.
a thriller,
A mystery.
whatever it is,
A romantic.
please use the comment section and let us know. A romantic.
A romance. Romance.
I think David needs a nap. Or
Well,
actually,
I just got
woke
up from a nap.
That's the problem. Anyway, if you have questions or comments, please let us know. You can visit us at thebookdoctors.com as well.
Subscribe, like and share.
Like and share.
Please.
All right, everybody. See you at
See you at the bookstore.